During the 19th century, mimes emerged as some of the premier performers on the planet. Yet in our digital age, their art and culture are quickly being forgotten. Playwright and former mime Bill Bowers explores the role that silence played in his life, not just as a mime, but as a gay man as well. In doing so, he allows us to reflect upon the things we leave unsaid, not just to our loved ones, but to ourselves as well. It goes without saying, by Bill Bowers. I'm a mime because I'm from Montana. Not exactly a hotbed of mime activity, I know, but it is big and quiet. And that moon, there is nothing like a Montana moon. When I was a kid, I would sit outside and look at it for hours, and I thought it was there just for me. It is our little secret. Now, in my neighborhood, we subscribe to this fine tradition, things are better left unsaid. Case in point, my dad. See, his emotional landscape ranged from quiet country charm to sobbing through episodes of Laverne and Shirley. But he could also be the most loving man that I had ever met. See, at night, he would come home very late. Whether I was awake or asleep, he would sneak into my room, he'd reach out, steal my nose. And you know I loved that. It was like magic. I'm 14 years old, sitting in the back of my English class. I'm shy and hoping to be invisible. Now our teacher begins to hand out projects on drama, suggests I do mine on silent acting. So I perform my project on mime, in mime, I get an A, and I was bitten by the bug, you'd say. I mean, I went out and I got every single book I could find on mime, and I was really taking to it. Now, by 17, I realized there aren't many places to study mime in Montana, so I decided to head out east to New York City. Now, I get there and I apply for a job as a waiter. Well, the man who hires me, well, his name is Michael. Michael is German and gorgeous. Well, I'm in love by the end of our first shift. He has these electrifying blue eyes. Now by our second shift, well, I realize that I've got to come out with some things. Michael, I'm a mime who travels around this country in a spandex suit. But Michael's got some secrets too. Michael is HIV positive. Now this is 1987. AIDS is running wild and no one is talking about it. Michael and I are no exception. See, luckily he is strong like a bull, so we don't have to worry about it. And we tell no one, especially not our families. Instead, we move into Manhattan together. Now, Michael, he tells me exactly what he feels when he is feeling it. This terrifies me, because I am so in love with it. It's June 1992, and Michael and I go to Berlin. See, the wall has fallen, he can finally see his family in East Germany. Yet I can tell something's wrong. See, Michael, he's irritable, he's confused, he's speaking only in German, and I don't sprechen Sie Deutsch, nada. So I began to plan our trip home. After stealing an Etch-a-Sketch from a Nazi youth, I'm able to draw a train station. Next thing I know, we're on a train to Zurich. Then from there, an overnight flight to Cabrini Hospital. And I'm standing outside the doctor's office. And he tells me the diagnosis is something called PML. There's no treatment available. He could go any day, any week, any moment. So there's no need to tell him. And they asked me, do I want to leave him here or take him home? I want to take him home. Now, Michael is having the time of his life in a wonderful imaginary place that is a composite of every place that he has ever called home. Now, he tells me about these adventures, but, well, he's losing his ability to speak. His motor skills are failing. But he is still strong like a bull, so he hates feeling weak. So we begin to devise a system to get him in and out of bed. Now, first, I put my head out. He wraps his arms around my neck. I kiss. Then I put my arm around his back. I kiss. Then we grab his legs and go over the bed. I kiss. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I kiss. And then turn into the wheelchair. The last few times we do this, Mike won't be able to speak. But he remembers the kiss. It's December now. Well, most of the time that Michael has, he spends sleeping. And I spend watching him sleep. And one day, well, he reaches out for my face. As I look down at him, I can see those electrifying blue eyes that I have known my whole life. As he reaches out shakily, he steals my nose. Now, by the time Michael dies, the roof of our house caved in, and my car got towed away. It's time for us to go back to Montana. Well, my family's really great about it. They don't talk about much, especially not AIDS. But I find comfort in that peace and quiet. I'm a mime because I'm from Montana. The big and quiet's in my bones. I look up and I see that moon. It's the same moon I've always known. And it followed me home.